Today I would like to introduce you to the new OpenScape UC application web client. Our OpenScape UC web client has been used by our customers for several years and is being adapted to current needs. It was time for a major overhaul, introducing new technology. The result is our new smart web client with a simple, clearly structured interface and a great user experience in mind. The user takes priority instead of the technology. The functions are grouped logically, located in 3 tabs: Call History, Voicemail, and Conferences. Your contacts are always accessible regardless of which tab you have in the foreground. They are right on your screen. Wherever it makes sense, you can find a presence indicator. In the Call History, in front of the contacts in the list of voicemails, or within conference planning and control. Care was taken to ensure that you are not overloaded with too much information, so the phone status is displayed only when the contact is on the phone. Other functions are available via mouse over, wherever it makes sense, call, chat, or conferences. Important information is color-coded. For example, you recognize missed calls instantaneously by the red color. The contacts contain avatars. When you are talking to your colleagues and find that you want to look at a common document, start a web collaboration from the call control, quickly and easily. A very useful feature is the one number service. If, for example, a colleague works more often at different places or at home, he simply registers in OpenScape UC 2 things. A. The number of the telephone from which he would like to call, and B. The device to which he would like calls to be diverted to. No matter where you are, you can always be reached by your sole phone number that you have provided to other people. Via the one number service, OpenScape UC forwards all your calls to your preferred device. You decide which phone you want to use: your office phone, your cell phone, a home phone, a phone in a conference room, or in a hotel. The office number is the one the cost is associated with, and the number of the office device, as opposed to the private caller's number, is displayed to the recipient of the call. If a participant using their mobile phone on an expensive tariff, for example, has to make an international call, they can establish an inexpensive connection with the one number service over Wi-Fi hotspot or via the OpenScape mobile client. Via the presence feature, users can specify their availability to select contacts and vice versa. They see the status of their most important contacts before they try in vain to reach someone. Everyone manages his own presence status and decides for whom it is available and who is allowed to see his availability status. There is a presence function for user presence and one for telephone availability. It is also possible to share the presence status with the general user community. This makes it possible to also see the presence status of a participant that is not stored in one's personal contacts. By doing so, they are made available to search in the directory. OpenScape UC users can also see their presence and their chat availability in a networked environment. You can even exchange instant messages with people outside the company using any XMPP-enabled UC solution. Incoming and outgoing phone calls are being logged in a personal call history. You instantly get an overview of missed calls and can react accordingly. Selectable filters facilitate the sorting or locating of individual log entries. User and device presence are visible, so they won't start calling you back when you are not available. Each entry contains a so-called mouse-over feature. Context-relevant descriptions are always displayed here. Of course, you can also delete entries from your call history. As an OpenScape UC user, you can create a personal contact list with which you initiate a one-click call to your colleagues or send instant messages or emails. In Contacts, you can find contact details as well as phone numbers, email, and instant messaging addresses. You can assign your contact groups to show departments, for example. Contacts can be assigned to more than one group. Group-specific actions are also available to you, such as group calls, email, chat, or starting a web collaboration with the group. You can also take over the whole group in the action bar and then do further actions, such as start an ad hoc conference. Contacts can include profile images that are either included individually or taken from directories. You will see the user and device presence of your contacts if they have allowed this. Contacts can always be found in the so-called contextual action bar, not only from the contact list, but also from the search, the journal, voicemails, or conferences. If you want to call someone, you have several options. Either type the phone number in the search field for the so-called smart search, or locate the participant in one of your directories. You can quickly and easily add a desired contact to your contact list. OpenScape UC application can be connected to various business directories. Employees can quickly connect to other people via a directory search, which can also extend to their personal contacts and Microsoft Outlook or IBM Lotus Notes contacts. Participants can be called directly from a search result list. You can also make a call from the contact list just as quickly and easily. Participants can also call back from the register voicemail or the register conferences via mouse over. As soon as a telephone connection is established, additional functions are available to you. For example, place the current call on hold, switch devices, forward to someone, or hang up. Additionally, start a web collaboration if you want to work together on documents spontaneously. You can always add one more person to a call between two people. You can either connect all participants into one conference or toggle between two participants. Toggling means that you speak to one participant and put the other person on hold. If you would like to spontaneously initiate a multi-party conference, you can put all the participants in the action bar. The conference is started with one click. All your voicemails are in the Voicemail tab. Here, you will also find a mouse over with useful actions. You can listen to the voicemail either via your phone or a loudspeaker and store them locally on the computer if needed. You can start a chat session in different ways. A mouse over always offers you the chat in the appropriate places. If you select the tab for conferences, you will find two types of conferences: scheduled conferences or persistent conferences. Scheduled conferences are created using your groupware, for example Microsoft Outlook. They are conferences that will start at a specific time. OpenScape UC can also be integrated into Microsoft Outlook, IBM Lotus Notes, and Google. So you can plan meetings and conference calls in one easy step. Persistent conferences are conferences that are used more than once, or if you want to create one in advance for an as yet unknown date, for example. Planning is very quick and easy. Select the participants you want to invite to the conference. Due to the presence information, employees can also see if a colleague is available. You can even choose whether the participants should dial in themselves or whether they are called by the system. Then, just enter a name for the conference, select and save the appropriate options. With one click, users can launch audio and web conferencing. If you want to clarify something with one of the conference participants in advance, you can call them individually. After starting the conference, you will see the conference display. You can see all participants with their photo if one has been provided. The participant who is speaking is shown via a green border. The moderator can mute individuals or the entire conference if necessary. This is indicated by the red text under the photograph. If someone accidentally leaves the conference because they're traveling by car, for example, the moderator can easily bring them back into the conference. Each participant may mute themselves or start a web collaboration if the moderator offers that. During the conference, all offered features are available to use them right within the call. And finally, a few configuration instructions. Here you enter the device that you want to use. If you want to record a personal greeting for your voicemail, it is very easy to do so via the call forward settings. Record your message directly or simply upload a file. In this short video, we were able to show only a small part of the functions offered by the new Webclient OpenScape UC application. If you would like to know more, please contact your sales partner at Unify.